Hi, this is a little hard to explain. Have you ever had something happen, something that should have made you sad or angry, or at least made you feel something and you just didn't? Like you're watching your own life from behind a glass. Things are happening, but none of it is really landing. Or maybe it's the opposite. You used to feel a lot. You cried at movies, you got excited about things, you genuinely felt happy. And at some point, without even noticing exactly when, all of that went quiet. Now you're just flat. And the strange part, it doesn't even hurt. It's just empty. And somehow that feels worse. That's what I want to talk about today, because emotional numbness is one of those things so many people experience, but almost nobody talks about. And I think that when you truly understand what's happening, it starts to make a lot more sense. First, I want to say something that might sound strange. Emotional numbness isn't a malfunction. It's actually your brain doing its job. Your brain and body can only handle a certain level of emotional intensity at one time. When things become too overwhelming, too much stress, too much pain, too much of everything for too long, your nervous system basically flips switch. It turns the volume down on everything, not just the bad things, everything. It's a protection mechanism. Like when a fuse blows, it's not broken, it's actually preventing something worse from happening. So if you've been through a hard stretch, a difficult relationship, a loss, burnout, or just a long period of grinding through life, your brain may have quietly made a decision, okay, we need to protect this person. And it did, by making you feel less. The problem is, the switch doesn't always flip back on its own. You get through the hard thing, but the numbness stays. And at that point, it's no longer protecting you. It's getting in the way of the good things too. That's why when people say, I don't feel anything, it's usually not that they can't feel. It's that at some point, feeling became dangerous, and their brain learned to shut it down before it even started. So emotional numbness shows up in a lot of different ways, and I want to go through some of them because a lot of people don't even realize they're experiencing. Sometimes it looks like being genuinely really bored all the time, like nothing is interesting anymore. There used to be things you cared about, hobbies, shows, sports, people, and now everything feels kind of meh. You're not even sad about it. It just isn't grabbing you. Sometimes it looks like going through the motion. You do everything you're supposed to do. You show up, you function, you laugh at the right moments, but it feels like you're running on autopilot, like you're performing a version of yourself instead of actually being yourself. Sometimes it's specifically with people. You're around people you love and you love them. Like you know it intellectually, but you can't feel it. And that's a really unsettling thing because you start to worry, is something wrong with me? Do I actually care about these people? And sometimes it just looks like being really exhausted, not physically tired, just tired of everything. Tired of caring, tired of trying, tired of feeling like you have to be showing up. All of these can be emotional numbness, and none of them mean you're broken. They mean your system got overloaded at some point and is still trying to recover. Okay, so what do you do about this? And I want to be upfront, if this has been going on for a long time or if it's really affecting your daily life, talking to a therapist is genuinely the best step. Not because something is wrong with you, just because this is exactly the kind of thing that's hard to get through on your own. But there are also some things you can start doing right now. The first one, stop forcing yourself to feel. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but a lot of people respond to numbness by trying really hard to feel something. They watch sad videos, they overthink, they push themselves into emotional situations, and that usually makes things worse because you're essentially demanding something from a system that's already overloaded. Instead, let things be low intensity for a while. Take the pressure off. You don't have to feel a certain way. You're allowed to just exist without performing emotion. The second thing, do small things that used to matter to you. Not because it'll fix everything, but reconnecting with small pieces of your old self, a song you used to love, a place you used to go, something you used to do, sends your brain a signal that it's okay to come back. You're not forcing it, you're just leaving the door open. And the third thing, and honestly the most important one, be genuinely honest with yourself about what you've been carrying. Because numbness doesn't come from nowhere. Something happened. Maybe it was one big thing, maybe it was 100 small things over a long period of time. But somewhere underneath the flatness, there's usually something that was never properly felt. You don't have to dig it all up at once, but just acknowledging it, even just to yourself, is often the first crack in the wall. Look, if you're feeling numb right now, I just want to say this. It doesn't mean you're cold. It doesn't mean you're broken. It doesn't mean something is permanently wrong with you. It means you've been going through something and your brain did what it needed to do. It protected you. The emotions didn't go anywhere. They're still there. They're just waiting for things to feel safe enough to come back. That can happen. It does happen, sometimes slowly, sometimes all at once when you least expect it. If this video resonated with you, please like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.